Welcome to Spiritual Psychic with Sarah Wiseman, where you'll learn how to unlock the secrets of spiritual intuition and your own psychic gifts. Here's Sarah.
Welcome to Spiritual Psychic. I'm Sarah Wiseman. Today we're talking about how are our prayers answered, and we're working from the 33 lessons. You can get the audio course at sarahwiseman.com, and you can also get the written part of the 33 lessons in the book, Writing the Divine. So one thing we need to recall is that we aren't alone. And people tend to get very melancholy sometimes if we're by ourselves, or even if we're in a big chaotic group. We tend to feel this sort of sense of separation or aloneness. For me personally, my feeling of aloneness happens more when I am in a big crowded setting than when I'm by myself. When I'm by myself, I really love that space, and I feel highly connected to the guides and the angels and the holy ones. I feel highly connected, kind of pretty much wherever I am. I have cracked that code of how to have direct connection when I'm by myself. And if you're an introverted person, this is probably the same for you. You know how to go into that space where there's this sense of divine connection. However, maybe for some of you who are introverts, when you go into chaotic space, the other day I was at this really nice little pizza place. However, it was unexpectedly really, really crowded. There's a big group there having a thing or something. And I found it very difficult to center myself in the midst of all the stimulation and all the chaos. And this is common for introverts or people who are really sensitive, like lots of you guys listening. But the thing to recall is that it's not different. And I continually remind myself of this. It's not different. The guides and the angels and the saints and the holy ones are always with us, whether we're by ourselves in a prayer or meditation state, or just in a quiet space. Maybe we're reading or working with our journal or walking. And they're also there in these states where there's a lot of people, there's a lot of chaos, a lot of stimulation, maybe a lot of traffic, a lot of drama going on. They're in all the places all the time. And I like to think of this as a method of dimensionality, so that we're in what we call our in real life. That's the dimension we exist in. But just right next door to that, like a little sliver, is another dimensionality where the guides and angels are. And then a little below that, even a little closer to us, is a dimensionality where the departed live. And then a little closer to us even is the dimensionality where nature is, the plant life. The dimension that they exist in, their reality. I mean, they cross over into our reality just as all these dimensions cross back and forth. And then even closer to us is animals, where we're just super involved with them, and they seem to inhabit our real life just as much as we inhabit our real life. But this idea of each being, the more etheric you get, the more the dimensionality changes. Sometimes we call this as we raise our vibration. But in each aspect, we can go through to all these dimensions and be there at any time. And also all of these aspects, guides and angels, departed, nature, animals, can all cross over and be with us. Now, there are other dimensionalities too, but these are the ones that humans right now seem to be able to access. So how are our prayers answered? Prayers are answered every time we pray. That's just how it goes. Our prayers are answered because we're always in connection. There isn't a time that we can't cross over into this dimensionality of the guides and angels and saints and holy ones. They are with us as much in a beautiful, soft space as in a crowded, difficult space. I'm Sarah Wiseman, and you'll find me at sarahwiseman.com.